Welcome back, nail crew. You guys are going to gag. You are going to gag right now. Oh my gosh. I played with cat eye gel, but these are 9D. And my behind put these stickers on there. I'm trying to find one. Okay, so you can kind of see the 9D. I'm sorry, I covered it up with my stickers because I swatched these. But, okay, so that one you can see where it says 9D. And then this one you can see the rest of it where it says Galaxy Cat Eye Gel. So these are from Modelones. I'm trying to show you guys the back. I don't think there's anything significant on the back. No, not really. Okay, so anyway, oh my god, I have cat eye polishes, but y'all, these 9D. Okay, so this is what I'm so excited. This is what it looks like when you swatch them. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? These are freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. So what I did, guys, to get this type of effect, you have to swatch on top of black polish. If you don't put black polish underneath, you'll still get the cat eye effect, but it just won't look this pronounced. So you put the black, you cure it, and then you put the cat eye gel on top. And then before you cure it, you use a magnet. So I have this magnet here. I also have this one, and this one just looks like a regular magnet you could get from, I don't know, Walmart, the dollar store, whatever. And then I also have this one, and this one is a dual kind of magnet with a circle on one side and a square on the other. So you guys will see me demonstrate using all of these magnets when I do my niece's nails. My niece needs a full set. So I'm gonna do her nails, and then you guys will see me play with these. But you know what? I figured let me just open them now. Let me just open them. Let me just get you guys excited because these are they're beautiful in the pod. They're cute in the pod. So this one is this purple, and it kind of looks the same. You know how sometimes you look at polish, but then when you swatch it, it looks different? These kind of look the same in the container as it does, you know, in the bottle. But I'll show you guys anyway, just in case. Because I'm not going to use all the colors for my niece. I'm only going to use one of them. So I'll show you guys all of them now. And then when I do her nails, you'll see me with the magnet and all. It's just so cool. It amazes me that someone thought to put magnets inside of a polish so that you could move it. And that's crazy. That's crazy to me. This blue is really pretty, but I don't want to use blue because my nails are blue, and that's going to be blue overload. So my niece is going to pick whatever color she wants to use today, and I hope that she does not pick that blue. It's pretty, but like I said, my nails are blue, and we're just going to have just too much blue. By the way, guys, I do have a coupon code to Modelones. It's going to be on the screen. Take a look at that. But then also check my description box. It will be there as well. So I want to show you guys these two together because they're so similar. On the camera, they look almost identical. They really do. But in person, one of them has a little more like a yellow undertone and the other one has more of a green undertone. But yeah, they do look very, very similar in the camera. I must admit that. So this one here is the one that has more yellow to me. It looks like a little bit more yellow undertone. So look at me all out of frame. I'm so sorry, guys, but you get the point. It's beautiful. It's really pretty. So that is that one. And I'm going to show you the one that has a little deeper green. I feel like as a collection, this is really nice, but I would have taken one of the greens out and replaced it with something else. I don't know what, but just something else, or just take it out altogether. Because the greens are pretty and I do like green, but they're just too similar to me, you know? All right, so these two here, oh my God, I saved like my last two. The last two are my favorite, so I kind of saved the best for last. This one here, oh my gosh. You can see pink, you can see red, you can see yellow, you can see orange. You know what I mean? Just how the light catches it, you can see all those colors. I love that one. That one is beautiful. And then this one here, I don't know if I like number 19, which is really number 3 on their website, and this one is number 6 on their website. So I don't know which one I liked. Oh, okay, this one is my favorite. You can see green, you can see blue, you can see purple. These, oh my God, just depending on how the light hits it, you can see all those different colors. That one's my favorite. That one is my favorite. Let me know, guys, which one you like the best. Let me circle the ones I love. I'm gonna circle them. Okay, so these right here, yes, I had to give you guys a close-up. I love them. Yes, okay. Yes, I still get excited for simple stuff. Yes, I do, okay? Just let me live in my happy nail bubble, okay? I have a nail bubble and I go in there and I'm happy in there. Leave me alone. All right, so I have my niece and I prepped her nails by just pushing back her cuticles. Usual standard stuff, nothing new. And now I'm just grabbing some drill bits so that I could further remove the tissue and dead skin from her nail. The drill that I'm using today is the one that I showed you guys in my unboxing video yesterday. It's from BURANO, and I'm just so in love with this drill, y'all. It's just so cute. It goes to 35,000 RPMs. It's sleek. It's cute. The design is just gorgeous. I love it. So anyway, and more importantly, it works well. It works well. More important than anything. All right, so what I'm doing now is just removing that dead skin and tissue from her nails. The drill bit that I'm using is a diamond drill bit. So diamond drill bits are very fine. It's almost like using a buffer on the nail. These are very safe for your nail bed, especially if you're using it on a low setting. So don't be afraid to use them to remove the dead skin and tissue from the nail. If you don't do this, you're going to have lifting. So yeah, okay, so what I'm doing right now is just removing all the dead skin and tissue from her nail plate. I actually like watching this. Like, watching this is very satisfying, especially watching it in real time. But I can't leave it in real time today because I want to leave my application of acrylic in real time for you. And if I left everything in real time, it would just be too long. The actual start to finish for her nails took me an hour and a half, and I was very proud of that. I'm very proud of it. I'm at a happy place now. I thought I was too slow, doing nails in 2 hours. I felt like that was too slow, but you guys keep leaving me comments saying that's not slow. That's pretty much standard. So I feel good with that. I do, however, go back and forth. Sometimes I'll feel like, okay, 2 hours is a good place to be, but then I'll watch other YouTubers or I'll watch like an Instagram or just something, and I hear people say, oh, it only took them an hour. It only took them an hour and a half. And then I start to feel a little insecure again. So I go back and forth with feeling really confident to feeling insecure. I don't know. That's just how I am. Especially if I do something really pretty, like I'll post some really bomb nail art and I'm like, yes, oh my gosh, I did that. I got the confident dance. I'm dancing and I'm singing. My tongue is out. My hand is up. I'm like, yes, you bodied that. And then I'll go on Instagram and I'll see somebody's nail art and I'm like, shoot, man, I should take mine down. Mine look like crap. That's how I feel sometimes. But then you know what I do? Sometimes? I'll go back, like especially if I'm on Instagram, I'll go back and I'll scroll through like some of their old art, like where they first started. And I'll see that where they started is kind of like where I'm starting. So that makes me feel good. Like, okay, like they started where I'm at and now they're here because, they practice and they perfected their craft. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I'm on the right track. I'm like, I'm going where I need to go. So I appreciate that. And I feel like that's what I'm doing now for the next crew of nail techs that are coming up, especially like the home taught ones who are like just practicing at home and they love it, but they just can't go to school right now. But you really, really love the craft and you're like, dang, I wish I was better. Boo, go back and watch my videos. Like, watch where I started. Like, I still ain't good now, but nah. I take that back. Let me give myself some credit. I'm good. I'm not great, but I'm good, damn it. So anyway, go back and watch where I started and then just follow my journey along. Oh, child. I watch my old videos sometimes and I just get so embarrassed. Everything is awful. I say that all the time. Like sometimes I want to delete my old nail videos, but then I don't because I always send, like, new girls will ask me, how do you start a channel? Blah, 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 blah. And I always tell them, don't be afraid to just post what you have and progress from there. And then I always refer them back to my old videos. Like, girl, go back and go watch my lighting in my first few videos. Watch how I was out of frame. Watch how I had zero confidence. Like, so I leave those videos up for that purpose. But yeah, my finger be itching sometime over that delete button. My finger be hovering over the delete button like, child, just go ahead and press that thing. Let me start fresh so people think I just was like, boom, pow, like, yeah, she was born to do nails, honey. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, let me point out, guys, because I just be talking about stuff that have zero to do with the nails that I'm doing. Like, why do I do that? I have no idea. So what I did, guys, I prepped her nails. You watched me do that. And then I glued the tips on using my Model 1 dip resin, okay? So you guys already know that. Like, I don't buy glue. I take the resin from my dip kits, and I have like 1,010 dip kits, okay? I have so many dip kits, guys. I still have dip kits that I haven't even showed you guys yet, okay? Trust me, I got a lot of dip kits. So, each dip kit comes with the resin. And by now, you guys know that resin is just a thick glue. That's all it is. So if you wanted to, you could use it to hold your bling on. You could use it, in my case, to glue your tips on, and just use it as a multi-purpose glue instead of having dip resin over here and then glue over there. And you'll just end up with just so much stuff that you don't need and wasted money. So the resin that I use today is from my Model 1's dip kit. And it works fine. The bottle is small and I like that. It fits right into my little container. And it doesn't take too long to dry. Some resins take a long time to dry and others don't. This one I feel like dries relatively quickly. So now what I'm doing is just filing down the tip. So I'm not filing her nail because I've already removed the shine from her natural nail plate. What I'm doing is blending in the tip with her nail plate and giving it that nice coffin shape that she wants. So pretty much this is standard. There's nothing new or fancy here. You glue the tip on, you shape it the way you want it to be shaped, and you blend it into the natural nail plate. So pretty much that's it. Once you love the way the nails look, go ahead in with your Prep and Clean Dehydrate. I got this from Sally's. It is ASP brand. There are many other brands, but you guys also know you can make your own. So don't worry about getting this particular brand. Use whatever works for you or make your own. So I like to go in, let the first layer dry, and then I go in again for a second coat. And you'll know that it's dry because it turns the nails like a ashy kind of look. Like you could tell the nails are dry because it literally looks dry. So I have two primers that I want to use today. So I have my No Lives primer. I got that from Sally's. It is tried and true. It's a very good primer, but it's acidic and it's very strong. If it gets on your skin, it will burn, okay? I have that primer. I have no complaints with it other than it's strong, right? But then I also have my Protein Bond from Young Nails. This is also a very good primer. I want to know when they run out, which one should I get? Should I stick with the No Lives or should I stick with my Young Nails? So I'm going to do kind of like an experiment, and I'm experimenting on my niece because she's a problem lifter. Like she just got her nails done from the salon a couple weeks ago because I was busy and she was mad at me. So she tried to show out and get her nails done at the salon. Within like a week, they were popped off, and like literally the whole nail just flicked off. Like that's how she is. She is a problem lifter. So I'm going to see which primer works best on her. Another technique that I'm going to do, and I saw this on a couple ladies' channels, is to base my acrylic nails with gel. Yeah. So I noticed when I did my niece's nails with like a gel, or if I did it with polygel, she could leave her polygel nails on unfilled for like 2 months and they won't lift. I actually have a video where I did her nails and she even played football. If you guys remember that video, she was playing like powder puff football in high school, and she had her nails done with the polygel, and they did not break, they did not lift, nothing. And those nails were on for about 5 or 6 weeks before I did a fill, and they did not lift. However, when she gets her nails done with acrylic, she can leave them on for about a good 2 to 3 weeks, but then one of them will lift or one of them will pop off. Like I said, she just got her nails done from the salon and 2 of them came completely off, like just popped right off. She just has a problem adhering to acrylics, and some people are like that. It could be your pH, it could be just your natural chemistry, and that's just her case. She could leave gels and polygels on for days and months, but acrylics not so much. So with that being said, I wanted to base her nails like I would base them for polygel and see what happens. So this is totally an experiment, but I feel like it's going to work because I've watched a few girls do this on YouTube and Instagram, and the results are always really good. Like their clients or the customers come back with their nails intact. Two people that I could think of right off the bat, and I know there are more people that do it this way, but just in my mind right now, I could think of two. Femi Beauty does this a lot. She said that, I think it was either her sister or her, I want to say it was her sister, who lifts a lot, but when she does it this way, her nails won't lift and they'll stay on. I hope I'm not misquoting her. And then there's another lady, Tabitha Scott Nails. Oh my God, that one. That one. She is the bomb. You hear me? I want to be like her when I grow up. So anyway, she said the same thing. Her clients would have lifting, but when she does it like the way I'm doing it here, they don't lift. They come back 5 to 6 weeks later and the nails are on. So I said, you know what? Let me try that with my niece. So that's what we're going to do. I did everything the same as I always do for my prep. The only thing different is I based her nails with base coat. Okay, the base coat that I use today is rubber base gel from the Gel Bottle Ink. That base gel is very expensive. It is very expensive. I bought that last year. Would I buy it again? I don't know, guys. To be honest, I don't know, unless they're having a really good sale, because it is very expensive. I think for that one bottle, it's like $20. $20, and then you still have to pay shipping and handling, and a lot of people cannot afford that. So a really good alternative rubber base gel is KODI rubber base gel. That base gel is my favorite rubber base gel. I tell you, no lie, that thing is it's affordable. You can get it on Amazon and eBay, and that thing works well. And as a matter of fact, I used to do my niece's nails with that base coat, and her nails would stay on for like 2 months without a fill. The reason I don't use it anymore is because when I was in school, I used to bring that every day to school with me, every day. Because if a client wanted gels or polygel, I'm only using my KODI rubber base. Like, I trusted that thing. So I used to bring it to work with me. Like, I used to bring my school bag to work because right from work, I went to school, right? So I used to leave all my stuff in the car, and it used to get overheated. So my gels started to cure basically in the container. They started to cure in the car. Oh my God, I didn't even think about it. I just used to leave all my stuff in the trunk. So anyway, I went to school and I pulled out all my stuff to do a set of nails, and my rubber base gel just cured in the container, and I was so sad. My feelings were like hurt. So pretty much that's why you guys haven't seen me use that base gel in a while. I do have the Gel Bottle Ink, and that one is fantastic. So I'm just going to continue to use this one. When that one runs out, I'll just repurchase the KODI rubber base. If you guys are looking for a good rubber base gel, I would say get KODI because of the price. But if you got that money, you got that shmoney, and you don't mind spending them coins, then go ahead and get the Gel Bottle Ink, mama. Do you. Do you, okay? So, oh my gosh, let me just pause and just take a minute to look at that acrylic. So I did not mention, but I did show you guys the bottle, but I was running my mouth. I'm using Tammy Taylor monomer, and I'm using the Tammy Taylor acrylic. I put the acrylic in this small container. If you guys watched my last video where I did my blue nails, you watched me scoop the acrylic into this smaller container because the Tammy Taylor acrylic I have, the container is just so large for me to dip my brush into that big old container would just be uncomfortable. So I put a little bit in this here, and it works out just perfectly for me. And like I said before, and I stand behind my statement, this stuff turns into like a gel. Oh my gosh, guys, like you put it on the nail, and then it kind of like just turns into a gel where you don't have to really brush it, you just pat it. I'm doing more patting than brushing, legit. Like, I'm treating this almost like a soft polygel. This kind of feels like a soft polygel. Like, you put it on the nail, you pat it. Like, look at me. You pat, brush, pat. Like, that's it. I love this stuff, guys. I love it. And I'm kind of sad. And here's why I'm sad. You guys know I've been on a hunt to find my favorite acrylic system. You guys know that. I've said it. I've tried so many acrylics. I have another system that I have not tried yet. I do have another system. I think it's from OPI. I have it. I have it. It's on my shelf. I just didn't open it yet. So I'll pull that out here soon. But I've been on a hunt to find my favorite acrylic system. Something that I could put on the nail. Something that's going to be like this. Something that I don't have to work with. I don't have to work with this. Like, I legit put it on the nail and I'm patting it into place and I'm done. Like, I need something that when I'm finished, I don't have a lot of finish filing. Like, this right here is what I wanted. Like, I asked the universe for it and voila, I got it. But why I'm sad is because this thing is so expensive. Tammy, tell her you crazy. You crazy. I legit want to try her whole line. I want to try her primer. I want to try like everything she has to offer. But child, Tammy, who got Tammy's phone number? Give me her number. Let me call her. Okay, so if she has a Black Friday sale, I'm definitely going to be on it. But on the day-to-day, honey, I'm not about to buy this. I'm using the Tammy Taylor acrylic because I got it on clearance, okay? One of my nail sisters, and if you're watching, hey girl, hey. One of my nail sisters from Texas had a nail salon that was going out of business. So they were selling everything, okay? So with that being said, I sent her some money. I ain't gonna tell y'all how much I sent her, but I sent her some money. And she just went ham and she was just buying stuff for me, right? And she sent me the stuff. In that stuff was this Tammy Taylor acrylic, okay? And I've been using that ever since because I got it on a good deal, but I didn't have the monomer. So I got the monomer for my birthday from another nail sister. So thank you guys so much for sending this to me. So now I have the complete set and I'm over the moon happy because this acrylic performs how I need it to perform. But, yeah, this is too expensive. Yo, this is expensive. So I'm sad. I'm happy because I finally found what I wanted in terms of acrylic. I found what I wanted. But then I'm sad. And the thing about this monomer, it says, because Tammy Taylor has several different monomers. She has like a regular drying speed, and I think she has like a quick drying speed. And then she has this one that I'm using today, which you could use with or without primer. Now, I'm going to use it with primer regardless because I'm afraid not to. But yeah, so she has different options, but either way, they're all expensive. I'm like, oh my God, Tammy Taylor trying to be a billionaire around this piece. That's what she's trying to do. And I just can't do it. But I do love it. I love the way it performs. Zero complaints. Zero complaints. Like, what can I say? The nails look so good. I didn't even file them. I laid the acrylic and it is smooth. It is creamy. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm equally excited and sad at the same time. At the same damn time. Excited and sad at the same damn time. And I got to be like using my monomer in small doses. And also, if you guys notice, I'm using my small brush. I'm using my small brush right now because I don't want my larger brushes to soak up a lot of monomer because I'm not trying I'm legit not trying to use my large brush right now because I'm trying to preserve my monomer. Yes, y'all. Yes, it is that good. It's that good. If you guys could afford it, go ahead and give it a try. That's what I'm going to say. If you can't afford it, then you just can't, you know, because shoot, if I didn't get it as a gift, I wouldn't be using it either. And that's the truth. That is the truth. All right, so now we're on to the left hand, and I'm using my No Lips primer on this hand. So remember, the right hand, I use my Young Nails, right? And on my left hand, I'm using my No Lips. And then in about 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to compare and we're going to see which one is better. What I'm hoping is that they work the same. I'm really hoping that they work the same. That way I could just get whatever's on sale. You know what I'm saying? Because No Lips is really good and you get a good amount. You get a good amount. And I like the fact that No Lips you could purchase at Sally's, you know, Sally's Beauty, which is like right around the corner from everybody, right? So you go to Sally's Beauty and get it, but you could also get it on Amazon. So I like that. With Young Nails, you can get it from their website. You could also get it from Amazon and eBay and things like that. But the downside to Young Nails is it's not at Sally's. So let's just say you had to do a client in a pinch and you ran out of primer and you had to run to the store to go grab one. You can't just go grab Young Nails. So that's the only downside. And then, whoa, that's one downside. The other thing to the Young Nails is that the bottles are so small. The bottles are tiny. And somebody said the reason why the bottles are so tiny because you only need a tiny bit. So that little bit goes a long way. And yeah, that is true. But my bottle is almost empty. And that's why you see me, like when I was using it, I had to tilt it to the side because it is almost empty. So, hello. I mean, it is what it is. It works great. It leaves a really, really sticky finish. And oh my gosh, when I was at school, I remember, oh my gosh, this was so embarrassing. I was doing somebody's nails, right? And we use Young Nails in school. So I was doing somebody's nails and I was using her stuff because I was doing her nails. So I had her primer. And my clumsy behind knocked over this lady's primer. It was all over the desk. And when it dried, it was so sticky. Like, it was like really, really sticky. Other primers, if you spill them or whatever, they're just gonna dry. They might be a little tacky, but they're not gonna be like really sticky. The Young Nails, it dries like glue. So it took me forever to kind of like scrub that off the desk. I was so embarrassed. I gave her like a brand new one. Like I was like, give me your bottle. Give me the bottle that I spilled. That'll be mine. And I just gave her a new one because I felt so bad. I felt so bad. If you're watching, hon, hey girl, hey. I know you remember that story. I know you remember that story. She was like, oh no, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. No, I'd be pissed if somebody spilled my whole bottle of primer. So no. We're not gonna play them games. I gave her a new one and I took her old one and that was that. So anyway, I do love both primers, but I don't want to have to buy both. Is where I'm going with this story, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'd be off on these tangents. So that I love both primers, but I don't want to have to buy both. So that's why I'm trying to do an experiment to see which one works better. And then I kind of just go from there. Another primer that I have, oh my gosh, I forgot about this one. Modelones. And that one is still in the box. That one is still in the box. That's another primer that I have to try. Somebody told me that it was really good. I did have it sent to me, but I have yet to open that box. Wow, that's another good one. Okay, so I have a lot of primers to try for you guys. So today I'm doing No Lips Primer and I'm doing Protein Bond by Young Nails, right? But then maybe in another video I can compare BURANO and YAYOGE. And I say that because both of their primers you need to cure in the light. Their primers are UV LED light activated. So that would be a good head-to-head competition. What else? Mia's Secret primer. Maybe I could do Mia's Secret primer against my Model 1's primer because those two are non-acid primers. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how I'm going to play it out because that's a lot of primers to try, guys. That is a lot of primers. And I'm sure that I have other ones that I just can't even think about right now. But wow, that's a lot of different primers to try. That's a lot of really good experiments. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so that might be something that I could do in the future, down the line, because I got to figure out how I'm going to structure that video. But let me know what kind of primers you use, what primers you guys have compared, what kind of tests you guys have done with different primers, and what primer works the best for you, especially if you notice that you are a problem lifter. I need to know what primer you guys are using for taking care of your lifting. Now, typically, I don't have a lot of people that complain of lifting. My nails never lift. You know, I just have a good pH to where things really stick to my nails and I don't have problems lifting. But my niece here, she does. She does. And I know that, you know, as I progress in my career, I'm going to get clients that just have problem lifting. And I want to know how to head that off. Like, that's embarrassing. Your clients keep coming back with lifting or their nails are off. Like, that's embarrassing. I don't want that. So I'm trying to work out all the kinks now before I progress into my career. You know, I was watching Natalie Carminoma. I always say her name like that, so I hope that that is the correct pronunciation. But I remember a video that she posted and she said that her clients were like constantly getting lifting. And she said how embarrassing it was for her. And I feel that is embarrassing. They come to you to get their nails done and they're so pretty, but then in 2-3 days they're lifting or falling off. That is not a good look. So I felt that to the core when she told me that. You know, I felt like me and her was just having a conversation. So anyway, what she did was she did away with her monomer. I think she said she felt like her monomer may have been old. So she got all new acrylic and monomer and everything, and she switched to the Protein Bond from Young Nails and she started using that primer. And since then, like, she hasn't had any lifting. So I was like, okay, cool. That's the kind of advice and tips that I like. I want to know how to translate that into my everyday life. So now I know if I'm having lifting, I should try the Protein Bond from Young Nails. So that was like, okay, boom, I should use that primer more often because I have it, but I haven't been using it regularly. But she gave me the confidence to say, okay, like, yeah, this one is really good. Tabitha Scott, she uses the Protein Bond from Young Nails as well. So I was like, okay, that's two really good nail techs that I trust and I like. And they say that the Protein Bond is very good. So I feel confident in that. But then I also know a lot of people, like the diehard old school nail techs, they use the No Lifts nail primer. Even my instructor from school, she uses the No Lifts. She also uses the Young Nails though. So she uses both. So yeah, back to square one on that. Because she uses them both. Yeah, if like I said in the beginning, guys, if they both work well, I just won't have a preference. I'll just use whichever one is on sale. Okay, so that's that. As far as the acrylic that I'm going to use, I'm back to being stuck, to be honest. I'm back to being stuck because I love Tammy Taylor to the core. Like, this is what I wanted in an acrylic, but ain't nobody got time for these prices. And no, because if I spend this much money on this system, I'm going to have to charge more to make my money back. And I don't want to have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I have to find something that feels and works just like Tammy Taylor, but without the Tammy Taylor price, you know? Or if Homegirl is having a good sale, let me know. If you guys know of a good sale, let me know and I will stock up. And I'll stock up whenever she has a sale. That way I'll be good. So those are my only two options. Find something else that works just as good, or stock up whenever she has a sale. And that's that. Because I'm trying to save these coins. And that's on that. So now, okay, so the nails are done. I laid that acrylic and it went on so nicely. I left the application in real time for y'all. Did you notice that? Did you notice I left it in real time for you? You're welcome. You're welcome. So for all of you ladies out there, well, ladies and guys, let me not leave my guys out, that like to just watch the real-time application of acrylic, what you could do, if you like the way I laid my acrylic, if you thought it was nice, you know, go back. You could turn the volume down and watch it again. I find watching laying acrylic so satisfying. This is me. So I'll be scrolling on Instagram, right? I'm scrolling on Instagram and then I'll get to where someone's laying acrylic and then I'll just stop. I'm like mesmerized. It could be sound, it could be no sound. Sound on, sound off. It doesn't matter. Visually, I'm mesmerized by the bead of acrylic on the nail. And then the smooth, like the whole process of it just really like catches my attention. So if that happens for you, you could go back and watch this video again. I gave you a couple close-up clips so that you can really see how good this stuff is. And yeah, you could just watch it again with no sound, you know what I mean? Get you some popcorn, get you a snack, because this is a long video. Get you a snack and watch it again. I find it absolutely satisfying. It really just satisfies my soul. So anyway, so now I'm done with the application of acrylic. It went on really well, guys, and it went on quick. It went on quick because this acrylic, like I told you last time, it dries quickly. So you got to know what you're doing. You can't play around with Tammy. Tammy is not, she ain't playing games. So anyway, you put the acrylic on, you file it and buff it. And so here we are. Now it's time for the fun. Now we're going in with this cat eye. Yes! Okay, so here is the fun. So I have my black base. Okay, so you have to put the black on like I told you. Otherwise, it's not going to be like as pronounced. You're not going to see like, ooh, bang, pow. Yeah, you're not going to see that. Okay, so you put the black down or another dark color. If you have another really dark color, like if I had a maroon, ooh, that would have been pretty. A nice dark maroon, because maroon's in this polish pot as well. That would have been a nice undertone to this, but I didn't even think about that. But the black is really nice as well. So now I'm going to go in with my magnet. I have so many different magnets. Any magnet will work, y'all. And look, what I like about this is that you could hold the magnet there for like 2 seconds, and it automatically changes. I have some polish, and I have to do like a competition. Not really a competition, but like a comparison. So I'm going to show you guys, because I have some old school cat eye polish. You have to hold the magnet there, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You have to hold the magnet there for like, what, 15, 20 seconds? Don't nobody got time for that. But this one, as you can tell, like you'll watch me do it again. As soon as the magnet goes towards the nail, it starts to move. Like, oh my gosh, that is dope. Is that what they mean by 9D? Because I didn't know why it was 9D cat eye. But maybe that's what they mean. Like, it's so good that it moves quickly. I don't know, I'm making stuff up, but you know, you gotta make it make sense. Make it make sense. So yeah, like as soon as you put the magnet on, so watch this. Let me get my magnet. Oh, those things look so cute already. As soon as you put the magnet, look, it moves right away. It's like it's afraid of the magnet. It's afraid. So what I'm doing, guys, FYI, every time I put the magnet on the nail, I cure it for 10 seconds. I flash cure it, and that's because I don't want the polish to settle back out. You know what I mean? I put the magnet on, I got the design that I wanted. I don't want it to settle back out and ruin my design. So I go ahead and flash cure it for 10 seconds. And then that way I can freeze in the look that I wanted. So that's what I'm doing there. And it doesn't take long at all. Oh my gosh. This is so, and I'm trying to do each one different. So you get a different visual effect just depending on how the light hits it. Look. Oh! That one is my favorite. I love the vertical. Man, I always do this. I get my nails done, right? I do my nails. I love my nails. And then I'll do somebody else's nails. And I'm like, well, damn. Shit, that's what I want. I want that. So I kind of want me some cat eyes now. I really do. I'm digging my blue nails. I'm digging my nails. But, ooh, Modelones, you always do this to me. You always do this to me. Look how quick. You put the magnet, boom, boom, and it moves. Boom, boom, and it shifts. Yo! So far, I have done 4 different looks. 4 different magnet looks. So now for the thumb, I'm going to hold 2 magnets. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm going to do 2 magnets at one time, and we're going to see what kind of looks we get from there. I love this. It's just pretty like this. Like, even if I didn't put the magnet onto it, like, that color on top of the black is so pretty. Oh, my gosh. It is so pretty. Oh! Ooh! Ooh. Okay, so, oh, my gosh. Ah! So here we go. I have the 2 magnets, and here we go. Let's just see what happens. Oh my gosh. It's like it's fighting. It's like the nail polish don't know where to go. Go to the left. No, go to the right. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now she's going to cure for a full 60 seconds. Each nail, I flash cured for 10 seconds, but that was not a full cure, guys. You guys know that. So now after I did the thumb, which was the last nail on that hand, I did a full cure so that all the nails could fully cure. And here we go now with some Pixie Crystals. I got these crystals from the show. Remember the show that I went to in California? So I got these from the show, and I've never used them before, but duh, right? You just throw them on the nail. Like, it's not rocket science. So I have my little green container to catch what extra falls out, right? Just a little something to catch. And I'm going to use my Modelones top coat, but you could also use a base coat. And if I would have thought about it, I probably would have used my base coat to make it even more sticky. But I grabbed for my top coat, so we're just going to roll with it. We'll just roll with the top coat. So I put the top coat on the nail, and then you just kind of pour the Pixies on. Oh my God. And it's giving me like a blue look, but it's not blue. I think it's because of like the lights and the reflection. It's really like multi-dimensional. Like it picks up all the lights. So because I have the lights on, and maybe because my nails are blue, it's giving like a blue kind of look, but it's really not blue in real life. So now that nail is done, and I'm just going to add a little something, on the pointer finger, and just throwing my bling on like I always do. You guys know what I do. I just throw that thing on the nail. I throw it and move it, throw it and move. And when I'm happy, I bake her in the oven for a good 60 seconds. When she comes out, she's nice and shiny and looks absolutely adorable. So before I show you guys the reveal pictures, I'm going to moisten her whole hand with my Model 1 hand cream. This stuff is really good. I use it all the time. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and rub her hands in. Oh my god, her and Muffin have the beautiful long slender skinny fingers. I love their fingers. Their hands are just so pretty. This is what it looks like when it's all done. I love this set. It is so cute. The stones still look blue, but they're not blue. Oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, why is it looking blue? But anyway, I still love it. I think they came out adorable. Let me know, guys. Let me know, what do you think about the primers? Which primer do you think is going to be the best? Or do you think it's going to be a tie? I'm so curious. Also, what do you think about this 9D cat eye polish? I love it. Some of the best cat eye polish that I've tried in a very long time. I absolutely love it. And then also, tell me what you think about this Tammy Taylor acrylic. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. I'm sad because I love it and it's so expensive. Oh my gosh. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys tomorrow.